Good evening, 47. Your target is a black hat hacker who goes by the handle Protagonist. He is currently in Paris with his longtime partner known as Whitecap. The two have been contracted by Dahlia Mogolis to execute a high-profile hack tonight. No current pictures of the target exist, but he makes use of the hacker alias Protagonist, and he often references a particular brand of cheap fruit jam available in Alabama. You will have to use this information to identify him. The clock is ticking, 47. Good luck.
What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? I am the Mitten, and today I bring you guys the exclusive target, Black Hat, for Hitman. I just wanted to mention that I did screw this up, and I kind of made two videos. So, and then I kind of decided to put them together and kind of like, trim them down to the level of, where there is gameplay, but I'm going to kind of go about explaining how to do everything the way I consider it to be the best way, at least just going off from not knowing anything. I explored, like prior to recording, I did explore a little bit. There's a section where there's probably, I'm going to try to think right on top of my head, this when you have the attic and there's all those guards normally without the exclusive target, those guys are still there plus a couple more guards. Okay, and there's, my recommendation is to start at the Iago meeting thing, and then go about entering the closest way to enter, like the actual attic where all those guards are, and then there's where there is a butler standing right by that door. That's the door that I would recommend going. Then busting a left right off the get-go, going through the small little area where there's nobody in there, and then you go in this one little other area right by it. It's kind of hard to explain, like visually. You can probably figure it out, but then there's two guards, one standing, he moves from like three different locations, by one window, a second window, and then he goes talks to his buddy that's sitting on the couch reading something. Those two guys, one of them, when he's by a window, just don't kill him, just strangle him, leave him, kind of move him aside a little bit, distract that guy, do the same thing. And then by that door, you'll see there's a shitload of guys in this one particular corridor. There's a whole shitload of guys. And then to the left is where the door is where you get the vampire magician outfit. And also there's also a stash point or spot. And that's where the target is. However, you need a key card. I will get to the point of explaining where the key card is, because you can get it. But my recommendation, and the best way I thought of doing this, I am pretty sure that there's other ways. I'm pretty sure there are YouTubers out there that have found better ways to do this. This guy that you see right here, I just distracted him and strangled him, because this is where I initially first started, and I kind of made my way. And if you go out, just keep going straight to the left somewhere over there. There's the poison that makes targets vomit, and I would also recommend a lethal poison as well. If you wanted to go that route for the target, just for shits and giggles, you might as well have that, because pretty sure there's other ways of doing it. But going back to like that room, after you take those two guards out in that room with one guy sitting on the couch and one guy goes through first and second window and then talks to him. After you take those guys out, you don't have to hide their bodies, just move on out of the way. There's two guards, if you're patient, that you can distract and do the same thing individually. Then you go back out the same way you came in. You can distract two guards closer to the doorway where that butler was initially. Back around there, you can distract two guys, stash their bodies, and pick up or stash their weapons. And I'll get back to like the one guy that I distracted in the very beginning, like in the attic when I first started. That first guy you can take his disguise, easiest thing to do. Then going back once again, like, because I'm getting like off topic and it's kind of like I'm kind of scattered within my commentary, but this was kind of like very impromptu. I had no plan. I went in blind basically. I just had the blueprints of what it looks like there basically, but I didn't know how to approach it really. And then basically divide and conquer. So divide all those guards, distract them away from each other, strangle them and hide their bodies. There is a way to do it. and there you'll come to a point where there's only 3 guards left. The 2 main guards that are closest to the door where the target is, and a 3rd guy. Once those 2 guys that are closest to the door are by each other, that's when you take that 3rd guard, strangle him, and hide his body, pick up his weapon and hide his weapon or whatever. And then one of the guys, he starts to come out to that bigger open area. You can distract and strangle him out, and then do the same thing to that guard. Those 2 guards that are closest to the door have the key card for you to get in there. So you don't necessarily have to use breaching charges, but that's also an option. When you get in there, if you get caught on camera, there's the evidence thing that you destroy. However, if you, even as a guard, go in there and you click to destroy the evidence, somebody will spot you. As you'll see later in the video, I get caught doing that, and that's where I fucked up. So I knocked out both targets, and then I had to kill both of them. So you don't get silent assassin. I only got a 3-star rating. But what you can do is you can make sure that they're preoccupied and poison one of the drinks, or one of the things that you can poison. There's like 3 things you can poison there. You can one is for the guard, so you have to figure out which one is for the guard, and then you have to figure out which one is for the target's friend and which was the target. I would do the target's friend to make him vomit, so he goes away, potentially leaves the room. When he leaves the room, you could potentially follow him, strangle him out, don't kill him, and then go back in and actually kill the target. Or you can do the same thing. You can just do the target and make him want to go vomit. He'll go vomit somewhere, and then you can strangle him. You can do that. But the best approach I found was to not kill, but strangle all the guards, move them out of the way, basically clear that area out. And there is a way to do it where it's efficient, where you're not killing anybody. And from that, you can eliminate the target, but you have to get his friend away. So that part I am not 100% sure how to do. You can either somehow poison him so he goes and vomits, maybe distract him enough where you can strangle the target, and then or I don't know, like there is a way. And when it comes to the escaping part, the best route that I would consider is going to where you first started. If you were to spawn in the attic, there's a ladder that you go down, and then you maneuver your way down. That's the best alternative way to escape. And you can ultimately pick up your normal disguise and sneak around enough where you can, boom, you're done, basically. That is the best way I found, and I know this commentary is kind of shitty and sketchy or whatnot, but that's the best way I found to actually do it. And the way I actually escaped in the video was actually a mistake. I did that just because I wanted to get it done. I already fucked up anyway. So, but anywho, if you like the video, hit that like button. If you dislike the video, hit that dislike button. Leave me a comment why, so I can, improve next time I make a video when it comes to Hitman. And pretty much that's it. If you want, subscribe. I try to upload daily. And keyword is try. But anywho, I'm the Mitten, and hopefully you enjoyed this commentary. If you actually do what I said in the video, I am positive you'll get Silent Assassin rank. So that is pretty much it. Thank you. Peace.